To Jen Beauty. My name is Jennifer, and here on my channel I love to talk about all things beauty and makeup. And today I am going to start a project pan. So today I'm going to do a project pan, and it's a themed project pan for Snow White and the 7 Pans. And I actually created the Snow White theme for my Shop My Stash, but I decided that I wanted to do my Shop My Stash in more of a traditional style and then roll that over the theme over to a project pan. This is open for anyone to join. Just use the hashtag Snow White and the 7 Pans. If I can figure out how to make a community playlist, I'll add your videos to the playlist as long as you tag it with the hashtag. That way I can search and find them and make sure we have a combined playlist. I am not good at maintaining like a spreadsheet or anything because that's all I do for work. When I get off of work, I don't want to maintain another spreadsheet. So the rules for this are, number 1, no self-shaming. So you're not allowed to come in and be like, this was so awful, I don't know what's wrong with me. No. This is for fun. This is a fun project pan. So that's my number 1 rule. And I wrote these for myself because I know myself, and this is why I've hesitated to do a project pan before. The second item of business is you can join anytime. So I'm running mine July 1st to December 31st of this year, but if you wanna jump in August, September, just make sure that you tailor this to your needs and your style of panning. And then the third thing is you can adjust this how you see fit. So if you want a usage goal, use a usage goal. If you don't like one of the prompts, change it to something that works for you. And then finally, if you don't pan and you just like watching it and being inspired to use your makeup, but you want to use this for a themed Shop My Stash, you absolutely can. You can still use the hashtag Snow White and the 7 Pans, and I'll be happy to add it to the community playlist. So the first item I have is for Snow White. So you're gonna pick an item for each of these prompts. And for example, for the dwarves, it says pick 3 dwarves, you'll pick 3. You don't need to pick more than that because then you'd have more than 7 pans, but if that doesn't work for you, do it however you want to. That's how I'm doing it, and that's how I set it up. So the Snow White is something fit for a princess, so something luxury, girly, royal. So for me, I picked my Frozen 2 lip gloss from ColourPop. And I do have washi tape on these to correspond to what's in my project, a matching piece of washi tape, so that I don't forget what's what, because I will forget. So for this one, my goal is to use this 10 times. I feel like that's a pretty reasonable goal for me from now until the end of the year. And then I can reassess after 10 uses. Am I really loving it? Do I want to try to finish it off? Or am I ready to put it back and bring something else in? Honestly, my goal is just to make sure that the makeup I've been neglecting or I'm not sure if I love just gets fair usage. And I'm not focusing only on new and pretty things because that's very easy to do. And then the second thing is Evil Queen. So this is something dark, evil, or fit for a villain. And I'm sorry if I'm looking down in between. I have my iPad to my side, making sure that I'm getting these prompts correct. So for this one, I chose the ColourPop Villains Misunderstood palette. And my goal for this is to use each shade at least 2 times and make one complete look. So not each one, okay. First is to do one full look with the palette. And then second is make sure that I have used each shade at least 2 times, because I know myself. And I know that I would be apt to just reach for like these two over and over and over again. And I want to make sure that I am giving fair use to this palette. I have used it before. I like it. I've only dipped into it for like accent shimmers, and I haven't really made a full, complete look with it. So for my dwarves, I chose Dock, and that's something that repairs your skin. So I have this Tatcha, the Dewy Skin Cream sample. And that is one thing I want to try to do, is pull in at least one sample each time I roll something out. I want to roll a sample in, but I only want to have like one sample size item in my project at a time. I just want to make sure I'm working through the samples and not just letting them sit there and pile up, because you get so many like free gift with purchase samples. And then I'm notorious for buying like a bag of samples and then using like one and being done with it. And then for Grumpy, that is something that is difficult to work with, and that is up to you. Oh, I didn't say, but my goal is to use this whole thing because it's a sample, and I should surely be able to do that by the end of the year. This is brand new. And then for Grumpy, I have somewhere in here, there it is. I have this Star Wars liquid liner. It's one of the graphic liners in the shade Kyber Crystal. So for most people, this probably wouldn't be difficult to work with. For me, it is, because I'm not very good with colored liner. I have hooded eyes, they're kind of deeper set. It's very difficult for me to make a wing, but I want to step outside my comfort zone, and my goal is to try this at least 5 times. If I don't totally love it, I think I'm just gonna get rid of all of my liquid liners. I have a set of 3 that I'm pretty sure I could get rid of. The red one, I think, burns my eyes. I have used this before, but just like for a regular liner, and I do like it for that. So if anything, I think I may keep this one, but if I don't love the graphic liner look, the rest of the ones I have, that would be like the only thing they'd be good for. Anyways, I could drone on and on and on and on because we're talking makeup. And then finally for Dopey, his lips are sealed, so pick a lip product. So this is something for the lips, and I chose actually 2 items for this because this is almost gone, and for the life of me, I keep thinking I'm gonna be done with it, but I'm not. And then this one, same thing. I keep thinking I'm gonna be done with it, and it comes to where the bottom of the purple is. I keep thinking I'll be done with it, and I still haven't finished them yet. I even took the stopper out of this thinking that I was about done, and then realizing that there was more product in there and it just hadn't settled. So that's been fun. So my goal is to finish both of these. Ideally, I'd like to have them done by next month, but I'm giving myself to the end of the year for all of my finish goals. And then for Magic Mirror, this is something new or shiny, and that can be packaging, that can be the actual product itself. It can be something brand new that you've never used before that you want to try out. So for something new, I picked the ColourPop Ice Dream Super Shock. I actually really love this. And I already took pictures of what it looked like before, so I'll give it a tiny little swatch. But this is just like a white shimmer, but it flips like pink to almost like a purple or blue. And my goal on this one, I feel like my goal is to use it 20 times. I don't have a pen. I need to write that down. Okay. And then finally for the Huntsman, that's a chopping block item. And so chopping block is something that you aren't sure if you're gonna love it or not. You know, maybe you need to try it out a little bit more, or it's in like makeup purgatory where you tried it, you didn't think you liked it, you put it up, but now you think you wanna try it again. So for me, that is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Base Tape. I love the smell of this, and I love how it makes my makeup look about half the time. So my skin has changed somewhat since the last time I wore it, and I want to try it out. My goal is to use it 10 times unless it breaks me out. I'm not going to keep using something that is giving me zits. I'm not doing it. Absolutely not. If that's the case, if it does break me out, it goes in purgatory and I'll declutter it eventually. So that's it for this project intro. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. You can message me on Instagram. Hope you'll follow me there as well. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more makeup and beauty content from me, hit that subscribe button and I'll have more coming at you. I hope wherever you are, you have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.